Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Ockwell-Smith. In this week's SOS Parenting video, I want to talk to those of you who are about to go on holiday or vacation to a foreign country over the next few weeks or months. First of all, lucky you, I wish I was. But what I want to do is to tell you, I'm not being a killjoy here, that it's probably not going to be how you think it is. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of parents of particularly younger children tell me that they're really disappointed with how their holiday went, that their child's behaviour was really difficult. They were really naughty. They didn't appreciate it. They were ungrateful. Maybe their sleep was worse, or maybe they went away with a teenager who didn't want to do anything. And I think we have to understand that this isn't about being ungrateful. This is about our expectations and our understanding of what a holiday or vacation is like for particularly younger children. So you imagine that everything in their day has completely changed overnight. Their daily routine has changed, the temperature, the weather has changed, the place where they're sleeping has changed. Just having you and your partner, if you have a partner, or whoever else you're going on holiday with, maybe just yourself, but that time, that relationship, that one-to-one doesn't normally happen as much at home, so that's different. The time and the people that are there. The food is different. The toys that they normally play with, they're not there either. Everything is different. What happens to a child when everything's different? Well, they find it a bit difficult to cope with, and their behaviour will often exhibit those feelings. So they may often tantrum more, they may be stroppy more, or seem ungrateful. Just more difficult behaviour. Their sleep normally goes out the window because everything is different, and children really thrive on routine and predictability. So what can you do about it? What I think the most important thing is just to expect it. Expect a few days of transition. Every time they are naughty or ungrateful, remind yourself, you know what, this must be really tricky for them. I know it's exciting for me as a holiday, but for them, they need time to deal with this transition, and that's okay, because I'm not going to take this behaviour personally, because I know it's not about me. My child hasn't suddenly become horrible. They're struggling with something. And to be honest, that's all you need to do. When you have that empathy and those changed expectations, everything's a lot easier. My other recommendation is try and keep a few days when you arrive that's very calm. Don't rush to doing excursions or big trips or late nights out with meals, because that just adds to all of the change and the sort of the jet lag and the sleep timing changes and difficulties. Try and have a few days to decompress and let them get used to the new environment first. And actually the same when you get back home after the holiday, because you'll find they'll get into the swing of it towards the end of the holiday, and then they'll have that transition issue when they get home as well. The other thing is, what can you bring from home to make it seem more homely for them? So make sure if they have a cuddly toy at night, they have that. If you have a toddler and they have some formula milk, so make sure you take that. If they have a little special light show on at night in the bedroom, make sure you take that. Take a blanket from home. Take a toy, a favourite toy from home. You know, it's worth paying the extra baggage for an extra suitcase so that you have a calmer, happier time when you're there, because things reminding them of home. Try to eat at a similar time. Try to sleep at a similar time. You don't have to stick rigidly to a routine. Absolutely not. Enjoy yourself, but keep some form of similarity and predictability with home. But ultimately, this one's about you. It's about you changing the way that you see your child and how they cope on holiday. I'd love to hear your tips. Let me know below in the comments.